Hey guys, it's your girl Asana and I'm back with another video. I know it's obvious you miss me, but your girl gotta do what she gotta do. And I'm back and I'm better. As you can see in the title, we are going to talk about what happened in my life. Like, let's just catch up. Let's spill some tea. Let's get into the video. First of all, let's talk about the biggest situation happening in my country, Ghana. Free the citizens demonstration going on right now. It's all about the Galamsey. Basically what that means is the illegal mining going on in our countries, messing up our water bodies. If the president is not doing anything to curb the situation, because he's getting the go too, obviously. So there are very poor people living in Ghana, right? Like the people living by the waters. The water is actually their main source of income, like fishing and stuff like that. If those water bodies are messed up or like damaged, then how are they gonna make a living? How are they gonna drink water? How are they gonna water their crops? How are they going to take a shower? Daily living is gonna be very difficult, and I feel for them. The children, the older people, like it's very, very hard. And if the government is not doing anything to curb the situation, then what are we doing? Like, we have an election in December, like coming up in December, and you guys are not listening to the citizens who are going to vote eventually for you. Politics and like the government in Ghana is just so messed up. It hurts my heart that it affects people and they can't do anything about it. Enough about Ghana, let's talk about me. I've been through a lot, okay? Like your girl has been through it. If y'all don't know, I was in a little bit of a relationship thing, and it didn't work out for your girl. Your girl took it too serious and it didn't work out. Basically, like things happened. I don't want to go into detail, but things happened and it just got too serious too quick and broke out too quick too. So yeah, it was crazy. But just know, going through breakups, it's really serious. Like, check on your friends if they're going through a breakup, or even if it's like a friendship breakup or any type of breakup, because emotions are real, okay? And it can get serious too quick. Now, talking about breakups and emotions, let's talk about my mental health. Mental health is very, very serious. People are walking around looking normal, but they don't have it in here. Like, they're not straight. I just want to put it out there, like, if you are actually going through like a mental health state, just go get help, because mine ended up in suicidal thoughts. I wrote a suicidal note to my friends, wanted to commit suicide. I wanted to do an overdose. It was a very, very vulnerable state that I was in. I had police at my door banging and trying to break in to come save me. So I would just, urge anyone to go get help if you are in a very, very emotional and mental state. I just got help. I went to therapy. I talked to a lot of professionals and I asked a lot of questions. I made sure I was good about myself. I feel good about myself. I am comfortable within myself. I'm comfortable just in my space and myself before I can share my emotions and everything with others. I literally had a fake friend. I'm not going to say it's a fake friend, but I actually found out the true colors of this person, and I realized, like,
yeah, you're for the streets. Yeah, go ahead and get going.
Because you're not for me. You're for the streets, and I'm never gonna talk to you again. It happened back in January. The way things were moving and the way I had patience for things to go the way it did. Just imagine this. You help out a friend. Actually, a friend reaches out to you. You help them out, and they turn their backs on you, making you feel like you hurt them. I don't know. Someone can make you feel so bad about yourself, but you haven't done anything to them. They play victim. They make everyone think they are the victim, but they're actually the villain. This was the fakest ish I've ever come about. Like, it hit me. I was very emotional. I literally wrote it down in my journal that day. Like, that was my first cry in 2024. Like, I cried my heart out. I cried in front of people. I never wanted to do that, and that happened. I was very serious. Like, I really I don't like talking about it. Also, watch people around you, because things are like really messy out here. People are really jealous of your successes. People are really jealous about like what you do in your daily life, your career, and how you even carry yourself. Like, people are really jealous out here. Like, they will have envious eye for you. Some people will really go to the extent of taking you out of this world. So yeah, your girl started dieting, and I saw a little bit of changes. I don't know if I have photos of it, but I'm gonna like put it up here for you guys to see. Like, I saw a lot of changes, and when I started the diet, it was actually Ramadan, so I was like, okay, why not? Challenge accepted. In 30 days, I have to look like an hourglass. Give me this body. I was working out, and I did see changes. I still have the changes. People tell me about the changes because I got that bunda. I actually lift a lot of weight. I like lifting. I don't do light weights. I do heavy weights, and I do kind of look broad lifting like that, but it is what it is. Before I move to the next tea, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your friends. If you're loving this, if you're loving my vibe, baby, come on, let's connect. And if you've been here longer, you know you're like this. We're locked in. The girl enrolled in school. I did. I enrolled in the course radiology. I wanted to work with machines. I wanted to, you know, do something different because, as you know, I'm a banker, and I wanted, like, it's always been my dream to like work in a hospital someday. But I found out through working at the bank that I do not like people that much. So I do not want to work with humans physically one-on-one in a hospital. Even if I want to work in a hospital, I do not want to work with people. I dropped out the next week. Oh yeah, I did. Let me explain. What happened was I missed a test. Was getting to when we have to do an exam, and I missed the test. When I missed the test, I could not do the exam because the test gives you a point, like 10 points, and then makes you qualified to take the exam. So the fact that I missed the test, that means I have 0 points and I could not take the exam. That means I failed, and I did not want that. I don't like failing. I did not like that, so I just dropped out. I told the professor, I was like, hey, there's a situation going on at home, and I think I need to step back from this course, and I dropped out. I'm not proud of it, but I really I didn't want to get a bad grade, even though I could have redeemed myself, but it wouldn't have. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know, and I didn't want to put myself in a position where I look at me failing and I still continue to fail. So I am thinking of going back to school next year, and I'm going to be fully ready and responsible for that. Yeah, talking about work in school, I remember one time where I passed out, and it was a whole drama. It was a whole scene. I wish someone would have like taken a video of me. What happened was I actually had a customer in front of me. I felt so dizzy, and the thing is, I was dieting, right? I was cutting off my sugar, my carbs. So that day I really fell for sugar. I really fell for something sweet, and I told myself I'm not going to have anything sweet because I'm cutting off on carbs and sugar. So I wanted to, you know, sustain myself. Like, I wanted to hold myself from not eating those stuff. So I was like, no, I'm not doing sugar today. I'm not doing any carbs. I actually had chicken for lunch. I was feeling dizzy when I was talking to a customer, and the customer asked like, hey, are you feeling okay? I was like, no, my head actually hurts. It feels like it's turning, and I don't feel good. So I was able to help the customer. The customer left, and I started feeling so lightheaded. I asked the co-worker to help me to the back so customers do not freak out, and I couldn't finish my sentence, and I don't know what happened. I opened my eyes to paramedics actually surrounded me, tapping me, asking me what my name is, asking me a lot of questions that I couldn't answer. I couldn't open my eyes, but I could hear a lot of things going on. They held me up onto the stroller. I felt like throwing up, so they gave me something sugary because they tested my blood right there, and they were like, her blood sugar was low, like very low. And everyone was surprised because my coworkers know I am a sugar head. Like, I eat sugar like nothing. They were trying to give me something that had sugar. I think it was glucose or something, I don't remember. And I kind of, it was coming. I felt like throwing up. And then they gave me another one, wanting me to swallow. And as soon as I swallowed it, everything came out, including my chicken, my avocado, like every single thing came out. Everything came out onto the floor in the bank. They had to close out, like temporarily close out the bank because of me. I threw up on one of the paramedics. It was crazy. I couldn't see anything, but I could hear, and I could hear the anger in like the person I threw up on. So that's how I passed out at work. That's my little embarrassing story. So before we go, let me tell you about the launch of my new website. It's called Sana Lux Signatures. Sana basically is the last 4 letters of my first name, and Lux is how luxurious my brand is. Signatures is basically standing for my signature looks, because you cannot tell me you cannot see my makeup when you see my makeup. So Columbus, I am here to show you the art that I have in me. I am portraying my artwork onto your face. I'm here to instill confidence. I'm here to instill comfort. I'm here to just make you feel good for yourself. I'm here for people to turn their backs and look at you and ask you, girl, where did you do your makeup? That is what my website is for. Go ahead, go to my description box. There's a link there, or you could just visit my link in my bio. It's also in my TikTok, also on my Instagram. Go ahead, visit the link, navigate it. If you're a man, don't think you cannot navigate it because you can't do makeup. You can book your sister, your girlfriend, your mother, your grandma, your auntie. You can book everyone. Bring them to me and I will make sure they look good after leaving my chair. And not just good, they look luxuriously good. Because my looks are luxury looks. And you can tell me nothing. Nothing. So by the time this video comes out, I will be launching it, and you will see on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, go ahead and follow me there. If you don't follow my TikTok, girl, you know what to do. If you've been here till the end, you know we're logged in. I love you so much. The navigation and the thought process of my website will be in another video, so stay tuned for it. I love you, and I will see you in another video. Okay? All right, it's bye-bye.